Hello everyone, welcome to online classes. Today we are going to study so many things in this video. So let us get started. See, the very first thing that we are going to study is about Roman numbers. Now, what is Roman number? Roman numbers are the numeral system that originated in ancient Rome and remained the usual way of writing number throughout Europe. Okay, now numbers in this system are represented by combination of letters from the Latin alphabet which are combined to signify their values. Now let us understand this Roman number more nicely. Okay, dear students, just see, we have certain symbols. Okay, so now we use 7 alphabets, okay, of English alphabets. So we use it in Roman numbers. Like for 1 we use I, for 5 we use V, for 10 we use X, for 50 we use L, for 100 we use C, for 500 we use D, and for 1000 we use M. So these are 7 alphabets. Okay, see here it is like 1 I can just write as I, and 2 it can be written as double I, 3 triple I, 4 how can I write 4 in Roman number? It is I and V. So in this way we write all the Roman numbers. Okay, now dear students, just remember that in the previous video we have studied about rounding off. So now we are just going to start with our exercises, and before that just recall that poem that we have learned for rounding off, that is 1 2 4 go down to the floor, 5 or more raise the score. This was the poem that we had done in our previous video. Okay, now let's get started with the exercises. Okay, so the very first question is estimate each of the following using general rule. So dear students, just see here I have 730 plus 998. So now what I need to do, I need to round off to 100. Okay, so 730, see here it 7 is in 100th place. This is ones, this is tens, and this is 100. So 7 is in 100th place. Okay, now to the right of 7 it is 3, and 3 is smaller than 5. So what we need to do, we will not add anything to 7. So simply we will write it as 7 and rest all digits will turn to 0. Next number we have is 998. So in 100th place it is 9, and to the right of 9 again I have 9. So we will add 1 to 9, so it will become 1000. So now this is my rounded numbers, and now I'm going to add it. So after adding I get 1700. Okay, next is 28292 minus 21496. Okay, so now by rounding off to nearest thousands. Okay, see in this question in thousands place it is ones, tens, 100 and 1000. So 8 is in thousands place, and to the right of 8 I have 2, and 2 is smaller than 5. So I'm not going to add anything to this 8. So simply my number it will become 28000. Next number I have 21496. Okay, so in thousands place I have 1, and to the right of 1 I have 4. So again 4 is smaller than 5. So I'm not going to add anything to 1. So simply it will become 21000. Now I need to subtract. So after subtracting I get 7000. So now my estimated difference is 7000. Okay, now dear children, see question number 2. We have to give a rough estimate by rounding off to the nearest 100 and also a closer estimate by rounding off to nearest tens. So just see A, we have these 3 numbers. Okay, now by rounding off to nearest 100, see for 439 in the 100th place we have ones, tens and 100 we have 4. So to the right of 4 I have 3, and 3 is again smaller than 5. So what will happen, my 4 will remain 4 and rest all the digits it will become 0. Now next is 334. So to the 100th place I have 3, and to the right of 100th place I have again 3, and 3 is smaller than 5. So we will not add anything to 3. So my number it will become 3, and rest all the digits it will turn to 0. So it is rounded off to 300. Now I have 4317. So in the 100th place I have 3, and to the right of 3 I have 1. So 1 is again smaller than 5. So we will not add anything to 3. So again my number it will become 4 this 3 will remain 3 and rest all the digits it will turn to 0. So my number will become 4300. Now what we need to do? Now we need to add. So after adding what we get? We will get 5000. Okay. So after this 5000, now again we need to round off to nearest 10. So we have 439. So just see, in tens place we have this ones and this is tens. So 3 is in tens place, and to the right of 3 I have 9, and 9 is greater than 5. So what we are going to do? We are going to add one more to this 3. So my number will become 4, and after adding one more again it will become 4, and 9 it will turn to 0. So this is my number. Now we have 334. So here in the tens place I have 3, and to the right of 3 I have 4, and 4 is again smaller than 5. So we will not add anything to 3. So what will happen? This 3 will remain 3, this 3 will also remain 3, and this 4 will turn to 0. Now next number I have 4317. So my tens place is 1. So to the right of 1 it is 7. 7 is greater than 5. So what we are going to do? We are going to add one more to this one. So my number will become 4, 3, and after adding one more to this one I'll get 2, and rest all the digit it will turn to 0. So now this is my number, and after adding it what I get? I get 5090. So this is my estimated sum. Okay. Now of question number 2, let's see B. It is 108734 minus 47599. Okay. See, we have this number, and in the 100th place what we have? We have 7. So to the right of 7 I have 3, and 3 is again smaller than 5. So we will not add anything to 7. So simply we are going to write the number as it is, that is 1087, and this 3 and this 4 it will turn to 0. Okay, now next number is 47599. So see, here in the 100th place I have 5, and to the right of that I have 9. So 9 is greater than 5, so I'll add one more to this 5. So it will become 4, 7, and after adding one more it will become 6, and rest all the digits it will turn to 0. Okay, now I need to subtract, and after subtracting I have 61100. Okay, so by rounding off to 10, see, in the tens place what I have? This is ones and this is tens. So I have 3, and to the right of 3 I have 4. 4 is smaller than 5, so I'm not going to add anything. So when I'll not add anything, it will simply become 10873, and then that 4 will turn to 0. Okay, my next number is 47599. Now in the tens place I have 9. So in the right of that 9 I have again 9. So 9 is greater than 5. So now I have to add one more. So just see here, children, when I'll add one more over here, it will turn to 10, and again 10. So we will just carry forward one over here. So what it will become? It will become 4, then it will become 7, that 5 will turn to 6, and 9 it will become 0. Okay, now we need to subtract, and after subtracting what we get? We get 61130. So this is our estimated difference. Okay, now moving on to question number 3. See, we have 578 into 161, and the question is to find the product. Okay, so rounding off by general rule. Okay, see, we have 578. So in the 100th place I have 5, and to the right of that I have 7. So 7 is greater than 5. So I have to add one more to this 5. So now my number will become 6, and rest all the digit it will turn to 0. Okay, next number I have is 161. So in the 100th place I have 1, and to the right of that I have 6, and 6 is greater than 5. So now I need to add one more to this 1. So it will become 2, and rest all the digits it will turn to 0. After multiplying it, see how to multiply. First, we are going to multiply this 0 with all these 3 digits. Then this 0 with all these 3 digits, and this 2 with again all these 3 digits. So when I multiply 0, again I'll get 0 and 0 and 0. After putting a cross sign over here, again we will get all 0. Then when we multiply by 2, 2 into 0 is 0, 2 into 0 is 0, and again 2 into 6 is what? 12. So after adding it, what I get? I'll get 0, 0, 0, 0. 12, and here it will be 12. So this is my answer. Okay. Now the next question I have is 5281 into 3491. Okay, so again rounding off to general rule. Now here we need to round off to thousands. So in thousands place, what I have 5, and to the right of 5 I have 2, and 2 is smaller than 5. So what I need to do, I will not add anything. So I'll write 5 and rest all the numbers, it will turn to 0. Okay, next number I have is 3491. Now in the thousands place I have 3. To the right of that I have 4. 4 is smaller than 5. So we will not add anything to 3. So now what my number will become? It will become 3, and rest all the digits, it will turn to 0. Now we need to multiply. So just like in this question here again we need to multiply these 3 zeros, and after that we are going to multiply with this 3. So when I multiply with 0, what I'll get all the digits as 0. Okay, so in these 3 zeros, because of these 3 zeros, we will get everything 0, 0 and 0. Now it is turn to multiply with 3. So 3 into 0 is 0, 3 into 0 is 0, 3 into 0 is 0, and 3 into 5 is what? 15. So now what we need to do? Now we need to add. So after adding, we will get these numbers. Okay, we get this number, and this is our estimated product. Okay, now dear students, see your homework. See, for exercise 1.3, from question number 1 we have B and C as your homework. From question number 2 we have C and D as your homework, and from question number 3 you have C and D as your homework. So dear students, just do your homework. Thank you so much. Thank you.